One thing Donald Trump has done, by the way, he has ended the culture wars in Australia, because after this election, any person from...
Do you promise? Can you sign this on a piece of paper? No, really, do you promise?
Wait. Do you really think Donald Trump's ended the culture wars in Australia? Big call.
Well, let me finish. Because after the experience of Saturday, any Conservative politician who is perceived, rightly or wrongly, to be engaged with or entertaining the sort of Trump culture war agenda is going to be repudiated by the public. Trump is poison, electoral poison in Australia. He is a no-go zone, and that's one of the learnings that I'm sure the coalition will take from this election.
We saw the polls, and a lot of people joke about the polls, but the trend was the same. Peter Dutton was doing well from a very low base, and we were all a bit surprised in the research business about why that was happening. But what was coming through is that he seemed to be pretty sensible, he seemed to cut through. The government was having some communications problems, so people were thinking that he was performing better than expected. But the only policy that people could associate with Peter Dutton after The Voice was nuclear. The moment that the ill-fated campaign started, I knew, not because working from home was a particularly, problematic policy, but the backflip. No one wants somebody disorganised building a nuclear reactor.
Everyone has praised Dutton's very gracious concession speech. And for me, a person that has sat in the leadership group since 2017, bar a little break, under two Prime Ministers, that was the man that I knew.
Yeah.
And I think he expressed himself
why didn't we see
genuinely
that
in that
then?
moment. And I think it's disappointing we couldn't sort of show everyone who he really, who he is.
I agree with that. I mean, I haven't always seen eye to eye with Peter, as you know, but I know him as a person. He is a good guy.
Absolutely.
I just think there's something we often do in politics, which is pretend that people are choosing us the way they vote for a gold logie. They are not simply choosing a personality or who they like. They are electing us to do a job. And there is a sense during a campaign, policy by policy, will you do the job and how will it affect people's lives? And I think the moment we get into this thing of, was someone popular like this or that, that stuff can matter at the edges, but ultimately we're being elected to do a job.